Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How the devil are you? I hope everybody is good. Just checking that we are running properly, waiting for people to arrive. Because I've got things to show you and talk about and things and all of that lot. And I just want to make sure people are here before I do so. Look at this. Isis went to the groomer's today to have her bath. She goes in every month, well, every 3 weeks actually, and like one appointment is just for her to have a bath and a brush and just to make her look neater, right? She doesn't have any cutting done. She just brush, bath, that's it. And then alternate to that, she goes in for the full wax. She has her nails clipped. She has her coat clipped and groomed and all that lot. Today was just a bath, but she came out wearing this. Isn't this adorable? I mean, how cute is that? And they've given me like a special Christmas one for her as well. And it's got like a little gem in the middle. It's just like, she looked so sweet. And her photo will be on the internet next week. So that was that. I got this little stamp come through the post today. So I'm quite excited to try this. It's like wee flowers and like stars and just... I just thought it was like a pretty decorative stamp. So, hi Amy, hi Mikey. How we doing, ladies? So, ooh, big message coming through. What the fuck is that? So, how are we doing? At the moment, guys, it's just us. I'm waiting for an update from Wendy. Stephen is in hospital again. Let's just find out, how is Stephen doing? So I'm hoping that he's going to be alright. Hello, Angel Suzanne. How are you, darling? So I've had quite a good day. It's cold and it's miserable. And Alex isn't very well. He's got his match on Saturday and he's not well. He's got a cough and a cold and he feels like absolute shit. So I've got like cough soother sweets for him and I've got him on paracetamol every 4 hours and it's just like, yeah, shit. Yeah, no. So last night I did my night care cream, or my night care routine rather. Lots of phone calls about tons of paperwork for a disability for your son. Ugh, I get panic attacks about phone calls. Right, where did we get up to? And I went in and I did all of that before I went to bed last night, because yay me! Because I'm really, really trying hard to stay on top of it all. And then I coloured it in that pen, but I actually changed because I had sleep and step separately, but I posted it as one picture without thinking. So I've changed the steps to the 2020 cover, so I've already coloured that in, so I don't have to worry about that. Right. I didn't make April's live, even though she was live, so I'm going to put that she was live, I didn't make it. I'm going to change the pen. Actually, they don't. I've broken one. They were all supposed to look like this sort of like dragon egg, and I was so excited to get it done, and I had them all done, and the very, very next night, I got in the bath, and when I got out, they were starting to peel. You can see there, look, it's peeled. And what it was, look, I can even peel it now. The top coat is a crap top coat. And I've complained, but I can't get an appointment until my next appointment, and all the top coat just peeled off, and because that's only a gel rub-on stuff, when I wash my hands that would all disappear now. It's only the top coat that keeps the colour on. So I actually peeled a shit ton of it sat in traffic the other day because I was bored and I had nothing to do. So yeah, all the colours worn off, and then I broke one and I'm thoroughly fucked off with them all. So they're just down to the basic black again at the moment. Right, so today I have one day face cream. I do not wear makeup. What the challenge is. So while I adore my nail tech, I get really annoyed when I'm like, you know, I've broken a nail or something like this. I've never had anything like this with this polish just wearing off happening. And she doesn't get back to me. And I'm like, I had them a week when, you know, well, a day when they first started to peel. I broke a nail a week later. I've got 2 weeks until my next appointment and I'm pissed about it. I'm really not happy. But she's so fucking busy. Snowshoes. Yeah. Okay. She's so busy, I just can't get in to see her, so... Right. So I'm going to do the challenges in a minute, so I'm going to mark that as done. No caffeine, no booze, but I've had chips. Yay! Waiting for a response from Wendy. Yeah, and I get that she's really busy and all that lot, but it is annoying when I'm in there and she's going, oh yeah, I've just had to move an appointment because so-and-so couldn't go. And I'm like, you never do that shit for me, do you know what I mean? And I'm her longest standing customer. So that was... I've had chips 4 days in a row, surely. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did a little bit in the way of crafting. And I'll show you guys what I made in a bit. Right, I pulled a card from the Everyday Witch Tarot this morning, so I need a colour for that, so let's do that in gold. I don't know the fuck I'm going to write it because I've run out of room. I had soda for a month today. Well done. Well done. I've had soda, but I've not had caffeine, so like cola or Dr. Pepper or anything like that. Because I'm working on the caffeine at the moment, and then I'm going to work on the sugar after that. Right, I pulled... So today I pulled the 5 of Wands. Now, the basic message for this, it's a bit in the glare, isn't it? As you can see, there's a bit of arguing going on. And the message for this is, too many cooks spoil the broth. Okay, when you've got too many people trying to do one thing, it ends up in stress and arguments and generally making life really, really fucking difficult. So if you and several other people are all working towards the same goal, maybe take a breath, take a step back, maybe if it's possible, maybe only one of you need to do it or something, you know, look at alternative ways to get it done. too many cooks spoil the broth. Take a step back and breathe. Does it need all of you? When did you order it? And who did you order it from? And is that the tarot or the oracle that you ordered? So mood. I would say is about there. Feels like major lag. Three weeks ago you ordered it from Book Depository, never before ordered the Oracle. It might be worth checking with them whether they had it actually in stock. I know it's been out a little while now, so there shouldn't sort of be issues with getting it in, but chuck them an email and ask. You don't lose anything by asking. I didn't do the steps for yesterday. And the Book Depository, like you say, usually quite good about that kind of thing. So it might be worth just emailing them to say it hasn't arrived. Do they have any tracking on it? And see what they say. Right. Yeah, definitely mail them. Never hurts to ask. Ow. Right, sleep. You lot are very, very quiet. Where is everybody today? Okay, so I went to sleep about midnight and I slept till 7:10. Now I know I got up at 2 because the bloody dog got up. And I didn't sleep as well last night. Chewing a chocolate chip cookie so you can't dictate. Yum. And you were eating too. Everybody's eating. Oh my god, I ate earlier. I had pizza. It was very nice too. I love pizza. I shouldn't eat it, but there you go. Right. Today is Tuesday. I've done the loo and the laundry. Oh, I forgot to vacuum downstairs. Okay, so I need to do that tomorrow. Been out all day, to be fair. And I've got to check everything and put the bins out. I don't know. You can only hope. You can only hope. I hope they've got tracking on it and can tell you where it is, because if not, then that really does majorly suck. Now, that bill came out this morning. Isis went for her bath. I went for that appointment. SmackDown's been moved forward. Right, okay, so we are done in regards to the planner, I think. Okay, so now we move to the junky bit. Right. Oh dear, excuse me. Now. Turkey wrapped with dill pickles and side cherry tomatoes. That sounds all nice except for the tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. Oh, excuse me. It has been absolutely horrible here today weather-wise. Oh, wrong. Oh crap, I thought I screenshot the weather, but it doesn't look like I did. Let's get rid of all those. I could have sworn I did a screenshot of the weather earlier on. No, I didn't. Bummer. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So a high of 11 and a low of 3. It's blowing a fucking gale out there at the moment. Sunrise was 7:55. I'm going to think this thing's broken. It said sunset's been at 4 PM every day for the past week. And today is Tuesday. Does UK Netflix have the show Rotten? I have no idea. Don't think I've got Netflix loaded up on my phone. I don't know. Oh, no snow. Don't want snow. worse. Yeah, swap your snow for your storm. Is that storm coming from us? Because it's really, really windy, loads of rain, absolutely miserable out there at the mo. There we go, Tuesday. Right, I've got to draw a snowshoe. I don't even know what a snowshoe looks like. It's like the thing that looks like a huge tennis racket on your foot. Pardon me. Excuse me. It looks like a massive tennis racket. Quite frankly, I'd rather not leave the house than walk around in these massive tennis racket things on my shoe. Because they just look silly. Okay. Yeah, it looked really good, Mikey. Really, really good. You should be pleased with it. Oh, nice. What When was that then? Okay. I must get some Daniel Smiths at some point. There you go. Snowshoe. And today has been all about rain. Right. That's about it, I think. Oh yeah, I was going to show you a thing. I made a thing. I made a pocket. This was just coffee dyed paper, and I stitched across the top just to give it some definition. Then I stitched down, down each side. Then I stitched all around the lid and all around this flap here, and then I decoupaged a napkin onto the front and the back. Isn't that cute? And I've used vintage distress oxide, and I've made it also a little bit like peely, so it looks like knackered. And then I've stamped a text stamp on it in a few places. And then it is a little journaling card. Daryl had his school play yesterday, his nativity, and it was really, really sweet, and that's what that's about. So I need to attach this in somehow. Probably, to be honest, just going to stick it with a bit of clear tape or something. So I need to print up a photo, because I collaged a photo. Thank you. It took me a couple of days because you've got to wait for the Mod Podge to dry. Not that that takes too long. But... And then I was really pissed because I stuck this flower brad in and I squeezed the thing shut, and it made the opening go like oval rather than staying round like it's supposed to. But the twine covers it up, and yeah. But it was just like, why are you flashing and making lots of noise? Are you ready now? No, you're not. Why are you not ready? Because you don't have paper! So, for anybody who wonders how to do a sprocket, you take the lid off and you open a pack of paper and you get your sheets of photo paper like this and this blue bit at the bottom. Okay, this blue bit, you get one with every packet, and you have to load it face down, right? And your photo's glossy side up. Okay, so that's the sticky back bit that you peel off. That's the photo that it'll print onto. And you just drop those into the hole like so. And then it closes like magnetically, these little magnets. And you literally just clump it all together like that. And what it'll do now is it'll flash at me to say that it's processing. And what it's doing is it's reading that blue sheet, because that blue sheet, I've got ones from previous sprockets, has like a barcode on. And it calibrates your printer every single time you load it, which I think is freaking awesome. And then what I do is I always make sure I keep the current blue sheet in my sprocket case, so that if there's an issue, I can stick the blue sheet back in and just get it to read it again. So yes, I have closed the cover. Now print me a picky. So I got these photos of Daryl at his nativity yesterday, and I'm just going to print those up and stick those on the back of the journaling card that I made, or that I got. I picked it because it had a today on it, and then it had all these little hearts, which I just thought was adorable. So okay. What's that about the blue paper? Or that it calibrates every time? I will tell you something else I've noticed about my sprocket as well, is that the pictures you get off of it, I find iPhone pictures aren't that good, but pictures I take with my actual camera, when they print up, they don't look too bad. The iPhone ones tend to look crap. Blue paper's all right. Yeah, it's always worth taking all of the paper out, put your blue sheet in again and your paper on top, and retrying it just to recalibrate it to see if it fixes the problem. Always worth doing that. I might trim this down a little bit so that I can put it on that way. It would be a smidgen. Your art journal split between first and second signature, just noticed. Ah. Oh no. That's never good. And if you have trouble peeling it, hold it between your thumb and your forefinger and get a pokey tool. And 9 times out of 10, the pokey tool will do it for you. Because of the way that it slopes from the point. Right, I'm going to put this, don't stick yet. About there. God, that kid is cute. Let's have a look what we got stamp wise. Oops. It's just gonna not fit. Hi Laurie, you alright? And that one. I need a stamping block. Right. I'm wondering whether I can get that one on there. That's it. You can fix it, Suzanne. You know you can. I'm wondering if I can fit Love You to the Moon and Back on here. I might just lose the top of it. That stamps slightly on the picture. But you know what? I think it'd be worth it. Let's test that theory, shall we? I can always do another one if it doesn't work. Right. Fingers crossed. Let's right, excuse my head getting in the way, guys. Yay, look! It actually stamped on the photograph. That is freaking awesome! And I'll put a little camera one on the back there. Oh, bollocks. Something under there. That foobed a little bit, but that's okay. It's the first time I've had the guts to actually stamp on a photograph. Okay, that's good. Don't need that. I'm going to do a little heart one as well. I need to find my red ink. There it is. It's on the top. That's cute. Me like. The only thing I'm not sure of is how to actually fit the pocket to the rest of the page. So I'm just cutting it to... I know, they're all going silent on me tonight. I've got a few lurkers as well that aren't talking much. Spies! Ugh. There, that is enough down. Also, I'm really pleased with that. So I think I will just literally stick that in with a bit of clear tape, and then it, you know, it shouldn't be in the way too much. If I just do it there. I know it's boring, and everybody's like, oh, you use pretty washi tape in journals, but might be able to just squeeze a camera in there. Let's try. I don't want to dangle too much off the bottom of the page. I don't know that this will hold, because I have found that washi tape isn't as in love with no, let's cover that word up. As in love with tea dyed paper, because it's so dry, the tea dyed paper that is. Right, I'm going to come down slightly over my doesn't matter if I obscure the 10. There you go. Yes, if you're going to lurk, at least give the stream a like. Thank you very much. So yeah, this was his nativity. They did about the first Christmas, you know, like they normally do. Baby Jesus and all that rubbish. Mary did not look at all impressed. It was quite funny really. She sat there on the chair the whole time like this. She looked really pissed off. Daryl was sort of in the choiry bit. But all the children all got to go up on stage, which was really, really cool, and they all got to sing and wave at their mums and dads and grannies and grandpas and carers and whatever else. Yeah, so yeah, it was cute, it was adorable, and he looked very sweet. I'm terrified to touch that because I don't know if it's dried on the photo yet. I'm going to leave that out for the night to dry, and then when it's done I can just slot it in there. And that's a nice little thing. Excuse me. So what I do want to do is cross off decorate an envelope and put a secret message inside. Well, that's what that is. That was number 10. So where's my little envelopes of prompts? There. And then I can, there it is. Oops. What I was thinking was I might actually stick that underneath there on the underside of the flap. Yeah, that's quite a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, I made it myself, and I stitched all around it and all the bits, and then I decoupaged a napkin on the front and stamped it with my script stamp, and then I did a different napkin on the back. I love how that one came out. That came out really, really well. And then I did a little bit, I've got this large script stamp that I got from somewhere or other. 49 in the market, that one. And I just used vintage photo ink and stamped that on it. Took me a couple of days just because I did it, you know, a bit here and a bit there kind of thing. And I was going to just stick it in here. And then I thought, but I want to decorate the back because I've got all these lovely napkins. I did this napkin swap a while ago. I've got all these bloody lovely napkins. And I wanted to decorate the back as well. So, yeah. So I'm going to stick that there. That's my journaling prompt. I know, I love it. It is one of my favourite stamps. There's that one, and I've got a few of these like backgroundy type stamps. I've got this one, which I've not actually used. It's all big giant letters, so I haven't yet used that one. I've also got, hang on, I've got this one which is all flowers. I haven't stamped this one yet either, but I'm looking forward to having a go with that one. I've got a brickwork type pattern, that's also new. And I've got, where is it? I've got a little musical notes one as well. No, that's a bit better. So those they're really nice as sort of backgroundy style, because you can do them in quite a light colour, and then they tend to blend in really, really well. But yeah, I probably use that one the most when I do stamp. It looks like it might be dry. There you go, done. And then that will just sit inside my journal. I'm hoping it won't tear when it's sort of up out of the way of the bottom, you know what I mean? When it's like that, shouldn't do. No, there's plenty of room there. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, really pleased with that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. And actually I'm going to tick off the sew something as well, because I sewed something. Although I might do another something. Right, I'm going to leave that there. That is nearly an hour. I said I'd only be half an hour. My son's waiting for me. So thank you so much for joining. Please do give me a like down below. I will be back again tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. That's UK time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. You have to work the rest out yourself. I don't know what the rest are. Thanks so much for joining me. Please feel free to give me a like. Leave any comments if you're watching this later. Click the book down here in this corner and you'll be subscribed and all of that rubbish. Okay? Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you for Wednesday's edition of Livemas.